come with me to my very first costume fitting for being an extra on film.
Since I knew that I had to get up at 5:30 the next day, I decided to take a shower the night before. It was a 4-hour drive to my fitting, and I really didn't want to shower in the morning, and also this way I just had to style my hair because it was already dry. In the email, they said they wanted my hair to be feathered back and they wanted a more natural look for the makeup. So I stuck to using pinks and using a skin tint instead of a full coverage foundation. Honestly, taking my hair out of these rollers scared me a little bit because I started looking like Cindy Lou Who, but once I brushed it out, it looked pretty good. I also didn't have any hairspray, so I decided to use some dry shampoo and hope that that would help hold it in place a little bit. The night before, I laid out my clothes on the bed, so it was super easy for me to get ready for what I was wearing to the fitting. I also packed up a suitcase full of the items I was bringing to my fitting. I do have a video on my page called What to Bring to Your Fitting if you're interested in that. About an hour and a half into my drive, I decided to get some McDonald's. I got a caramel frappuccino with an extra shot of espresso. And they overfilled my cup with whipped cream, which I was not mad about. Recently, McDonald's has become my typical go-to instead of Starbucks. It's cheaper, in my opinion, it's more consistent. This was actually my first time having a McGriddle, and let me tell you, I loved it and will be getting one again. 2.5 hours later.
Oh, we just got here? Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go. They don't let me film in there. I waited with a bunch of ladies in this little waiting area. I probably waited maybe 20 minutes. I went in, there was a room full of costumes on racks. I showed them what I had. They tried to use one of my bodysuits with some pants they had, and they're like, no, we don't like this. I probably tried on like 6 different outfits, and I have 2 options that they're sending to the casting director that they chose from their wardrobe, so I'm not going to be wearing anything that I brought. You really never know if you're going to wear something you brought or not, and honestly, I'm really excited to get to wear something that's not mine. 300 people seeing that I'm going to be in. And be like, look at this little person, this is me, hello, you know, we'll see.
On my way out, I found out I had a flat tire and I asked someone for help, but turns out my lug nuts were stripped, so I had to call roadside assistance, which then told me to order a tow.
It's been 3 hours. Last tow truck canceled my order. People have tried to help me, but my little guys are too strict, so I'm getting towed to a tire place.
After 3 hours, I finally got that tow truck. Went to Goodyear, got my tire fixed, headed home. I got home around 12 o'clock. Overall, a long day, but definitely a good one.